Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
It's just fundamental. I mean, without Accelerator, we can't really progress the business. As everybody knows, we've stalled in terms of being able to do new product development, new proposition, new services, improve our processes. So, for example, we've improved a lot of the processes in customer service, but we can't really improve them to where we want without something like Accelerator. So I could give you a million reasons, but really it's the foundation of most of the things that we want to do with this business. I think the first thing is I don't talk about it as technology. I think if we think of the Accelerator as a project rather than just a platform, then the best way of describing it for people is the first step into the future. So I like to talk to people when I'm talking about RLPS about what we want to make RLPS into. And the way I position Accelerator is that's the foundation for all of the things we want to do for advisors, for their clients, for our own staff, and within the group. We can't do any of those things until we actually get Accelerator out of the way.
Can you describe Accelerator?
So how do I describe Accelerator when I'm talking outside the business? I think the first thing is I don't talk about the technology. Although it's obviously a massive IT project, it's the project itself and what it stands for which I talk about. And I always frame it in the future in terms of where we're taking our LPS, where we're taking it within the group, where we're taking it for advisors, for their clients. And Accelerator fits in that because it's the foundation. It's the first step into the future for our LPS. That's why it's so important.
Yes.
So I've always said our LPS isn't an IT business, it's a people business. So if we think about what Accelerator means for the people that work here, every day people do a brilliant job here despite the technology. And the fundamental difference is they'll be able to do it with the technology. Whether you're managing the technology within IT, whether you're managing with the technology in roles like finance, or whether you're dealing with our customers, having the technology that helps instead of getting in the way, that's fundamental. I think it would be a really easy trap to fall into thinking that Accelerator sends us miles ahead of the rest of the competition. That would be a really big mistake. What it does is it moves us ahead of most of the market, but only for a short time. Everybody is behind us, most people are replatforming. So there is that window of opportunity where I think we'll be ahead of most, but then we have to keep going. So although it's tiring, and I know it's hard work, this is, again, it's the first step. And we just need to build on that momentum and keep everybody excited in the market and internally about what we can do with Accelerator. It's not the end game. I think one thing we need to remember is Accelerator is vitally important to what we're doing in the future. But on its own, it's not going to give us everything we need for the medium and long term. What we really need to do is to put the people that we have at the centre of the business and the customers at the centre of the business. That's what the values of the group is about, and that's what our values are about. Imagine now being able to have Accelerator and sit down with our customers and talk to them about what they want to do with this technology. So we're actually moving it forward with them. We can actually understand what their problems are, how we overcome them, and how we use this brilliant piece of technology and all the things around it to move forward with them. The accelerators is something I love. It's a great example of, we got the feedback, and the feedback was communication from the project. It wasn't good enough. People didn't understand what it meant to them, where we were up to. So we gave people a challenge of how do we respond to that? And the thing I love about the accelerators is it's a really imaginative response. And this video is really the first step. It's going to be wave after wave after wave of communication, more and more detail, more local in terms of people being very, very relevant to what people want. And You know, the thing I would like about it the most is, well, everybody watching this video, you're at the centre of this. You are the accelerators.